Hey, Tej here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin with Elliott Wave Theory. If you want to educate yourself and support me, you can take a look at Patreon, where you can find Elliott Wave Basics course, access to weekly live streams and extra content overall. Thank you for your support. Let's get into the charts next. Starting here on 4 hour time frame, we're still within this same structure that we've been for quite some time, again starting from the November or basically end of November. Since then, again, the main idea has been that we've had this as a 5-way move up as a wave 1, 2, 3, looking to create this wave 4 and then 5th wave. At this point, again, of course, there is a chance that this was an ABC and it would finish here. However, that would be very unlikely to me, since again, the structure from these highs or even these highs have not been any kind of impulsive structure. So again, whether you're going to be ending your third here or here does not really overall matter. Again, we're within the same structure. Again, the other interpretation is here, where we would end the count up in these highs. Currently, I'm favoring this a bit better, as we are creating a better looking structure over here, which fits this a bit better. So let's take a closer look on this. So overall, what I've had here is a 3-way structure into A or W, 3 ways into B or X, and then we'd be looking for this structure overall here, downwards. Now overall, there is a chance already that we have ended this ABC count here. We have created this, this bullish divergence here, and we'd be labeling it something like this, where we would have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not really a diagonal actually, as you see that wave 4 and wave 1 is not actually overlapping. But again, all of these seem to be 3-way structures. So if we want to have this as a diagonal, we have to label it as such. So this is again not very much of a pretty count. Again, it does not have the overlaps that we generally require for diagonals. So again, keep that in mind, which makes this count a bit less likely in my opinion. The other way we were looking at this previously was that we had this as a 3-way structure coming down like so, where this would be a diagonal on its own. Oops, that is bad drawing. So something like that as a wave A, B, and then C. Again, it would be kind of hard to label everything in here, unfortunately. So again, just keep in mind that there is a chance that this is just a 3-way structure. Now, the structure from the lows that we had here on 6th of February, we had this as a 3-way structure. Then we had another 3-way structure coming down into the next lows here around the 7th of February. And again, we'd be looking for a partner leg upwards to create some structure like that at the moment. So this would be the structure that would be either correcting this whole thing, or it would be the start of that correction. So we would be creating a larger structure, something like that overall, which would fit a bit better. However, we had also the possibility of this being a WXY count. So W, X, and Y. And if this indeed is the first structure of that wave Y overall, we would have another structure like this to be coming later on. Again, at the moment, we have used quite a bit of time already in comparison. As you see, 1-to-1 is basically already hit. So again, that is making it less likely. However, the structures from the lows here, again, are not very impulsive to the upside, which means that it is less likely that this wave 4 is actually in, unless you say that this is actually the low. However, again, it would be truncated, which is something that we don't really consider unless it is a must and we don't find another solution for it. So at the moment, it is still kind of weird place, this chart. So not really sure which one or which way I want to be playing this. At the moment, I'm not going to be looking for longs. I had a long setup from here, and however, as this turned into a 3-way move, I set my stop loss and that was hit. So again, now I'm out of that long setup already. Of course, this could be turning into something like a diagonal in here, which would be again some good looking structure for upside. Again, either being part of the 5th wave or wave 1 of that 5th of this structure here. So at that point, again, the entry here would have been amazing. But again, based of the structure that we've had here, it looks way more like a three-way structure, so that's why I was not really liking that. But again, I think we need to be waiting on Bitcoin, unfortunately, unless you want to be scalping here in between. Again, as mentioned, these structures here do offer some nice risk to reward trades here. For example, getting into the highs here of that 1.236, which again here is the bearish targets, and then looking for another pullback here, either a continuation of previous trend or just the first structure, or sorry, the second structure of this here, which would be expected. But yeah, it's something that you can definitely be looking at as well. But at the moment, I don't really like to be going into anything else here, as it is very much still within the same sideways range. We'll see once some kind of move happens or some kind of structure forms in here, so we can take a bit more probable trades, I guess. Again, if you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes and comments on the video. If you want to learn more, there's a link to my Patreon and Discord on the description below. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.